Yeah, shop floor's all wet. It'll be alright. The hell's this coming in the driveway out there? That's a long, big old long truck. Welcome back to the School of Rat Rodology, and a little shop where dreams come true. My name is Rat Rod Bob, and I build stuff. Oh, I know who that is. I don't know anybody but Michael Botter's monster truck buddy's got a truck like that. He might be bringing me a monster truck, who knows? Got a camper, big old long trailer. What are you doing here?
Oh, I found something down in Florida.
Oh, I said, ZZ.
I found something down in Florida, and
Be nice. Zena, I'm gonna whip you.
I have a feeling this was their home, and
ZZ.
I'd like to show you something.
Come on.
Leave 60 alone.
Are you ready? Does that look familiar?
Hey, I seen that car before. I seen that.
This wore off. I put that stuff back on there.
Hey, it's still red too.
Hey, guess what? Look back here.
What? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
That's my very first rat rod.
Recon.
You gotta be kidding me. Holy moly. Like it's seen better days though. It's seen better days.
Yeah, that's what Frankie just said, you know, he didn't have time with all his real estate to take care of them, so he knew I was a super fan of yours.
Well, look like it's seen better days, but that's all right. We'll make it right.
A lot of that's when he started it. That exhaust had a little bit of water in it and it blew all over everything.
Yeah, I got weak poles on the bottom. I don't know why, unless they got trash in it, got stopped up, but they got weak poles for that. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
Gonna be great. Can't wait.
All right, guys, what do you think about that? Y'all remember seeing that around here, huh? She's back. Not for stay forever, but she's here. We're gonna be here for a while. We're gonna do some videos, so stay tuned. Mama's home for a little while anyway. We're gonna make it great again.
Making rat rods great again.
Yeah. Michael said we're making rat rods great again. So we got the Falcon in the shop. Michael Botters is the proud new owner of it. So what do you want to do with this thing, Michael?
Well, as you know, Bob, I bought your 47 Black Cherry from Frankie, and I knew he had this one in your Recon, and he's just been so busy with his real estate, he hasn't been able to take care of them the way he wanted to, and I've been 6-8 months trying to talk them out of him, and we finally come down to a deal, and he told me there was a couple little things wrong with this motor, and I said, it don't matter, I want to take them back to Bob, and I want to kind of take this Chevrolet motor out, which I have no problem with Chevrolet, but I'd like to, as you know, I've raced monster trucks, I'd like to be able to put a blower motor, a blown injected motor like in one of my monster trucks, but I want to put a little bit smaller version, like a version like a 514.
You want a Ford motor in this Ford?
Yeah, I want to be able. I want a big block Ford 514. We run anywhere from a 514 to a 572 in our monster trucks, but I'd like to be able to put a 514 in that's blown, alcohol injected. And I know you don't know a lot about blowers. You want to do some stuff with blowers in the future, so this is good hands-on. Learn, the ins and outs on the blower motors. Whether you want to run carburetor blown or alcohol blown. We can do it, but I don't want to put blown injected just like in the monster trucks. And of course I run and then keep everything just the same, but it'll have a blower. It'll have a blower with an injector hat that's over there on your shelf, and be able to run a little bit on the street, have some fun with it, and actually take it to some of the monster truck shows, and just have fun with it. Of course we'll have to change the transmission. You got a turbo 400. I'm either going to put a C6 or put a race power glide like we run in the monster trucks, and just clean it up a little bit, and then put some new windows in it, put some side windows in it, put a back window in it, maybe put some, it's got, I think you said that it's got a 10-inch tire on the back now. I'd like to be able to put a 14-inch tire on it if we could.
Put some big, like fat tire like that, 14, 31, 14, back, something like that, jack it up a little bit in the back.
We was up under there measuring, it looks like we can get them squeezed on there. If not, we'll just swell the fenders out a little bit.
Put some plexiglass windows in it, maybe, back glass.
Yeah, I think it would really look good. Put some nice tinted windows in it.
And guys, this thing's been out in the weather for years. I'm talking about outside. I can't believe it looks as good as it does sitting out in the rain.
Well, he kept, when he moves around a lot, and he run out of garage space. When I went down, he had it covered up, and he's just so busy with his real estate that he just thought it would be good to go back to one of his fans like myself of your channel. And I think, to me, I mean, they're definitely rat rods. To me, they're a work of art.
Yeah, work of art. Yeah, it's artwork.
It is. You see some of the biggest paintings in the world. Looks like people threw stuff on the canvas, but it's worth millions.
Yeah, I had guys beat me up when I built this, when I put that Chevrolet motor in it. So Michael's gonna make it right. He's gonna put a big block Ford motor in it, blower motor. So
I just think, like I said, I have no problem with Chevrolet. Your Recon out there's got a Chevrolet motor in it, but it's a GMC. I mean, it kind of matches.
Yeah.
And I have a T-bucket at home. It's a 23 T-bucket. It's more of a kit car, but it has a 383 stroker motor in it. And I would just soon have a Ford in it, but which I may switch later on. But I got a lot of projects myself, and of course I race all the time. And I just thought this would be good. I know you missed the car, and I thought it would be good to come back and you could kind of go back and forth from your 34 to this, to the Recon. It'd just be good stuff for your viewers to watch. And I think they'll enjoy the project, and I'll enjoy being able to sit home and watch you do it. And I know we'll be on the phone a lot. I'll be shipping parts to you. But I think we can get it done, and maybe this year, maybe not. It would be nice if we could this year. I'd like to be able to take it to the PRI show out in Indiana in December, the first part of December. I think it would be great. You have a lot of fans. I don't think you give yourself enough credit. And I'd like to bring more fans to your channel and really get your stuff out there. You do a lot of hard work in this little garage, and I know a lot of your fans and your viewers appreciate it. So,
cool.
That's all I got to say.
And the good news is, I asked Michael, I said, well, we're going to put a big block Ford motor in it. What you going to do with that one? He said, you can have it.
Yep.
He said, you can have it.
Yep. I mean, you're going to do all that work and all that labor. And I know you want to do a blower motor, and there's no reason. You can change the pistons and the compression ratio in this. I think you said it's got 10.5s in it.
Yeah, 10.5.
Yeah, you can drop it down to about 8, enough where you can even run pump gas with maybe a little bit of added octane, and you'll be able to run it on the street.
Exactly.
But I'm just off the hook. I want to be able to, you know, be in a town somewhere and cruise. You know, I can't travel across the interstate, but you know, if I trailer it somewhere and if I want to go 4 or 5 miles on alcohol, I'm going to do it. We're going to pull the fuel tank out of the back. Of course, all that whole fuel system and everything with the motor, tranny, shifter, drive line, all the fuel system. You can just take out. And I see you got some pretty other cool projects to be out there that this would really look good in. And
yeah, the Chevy 2 Nova, that 64 Chevy 2 Nova.
yeah,
I mean, it's all rusted just like this one was.
you can cut it up, throw it on a pile, and decide what you're going to build out of it.
I can chop it up like I done this one and put that motor. And then I done the Chevrolet motor would be in the Chevrolet, so maybe you guys won't complain so much. So, except for you Ford enthusiasts that don't like Chevrolets anyway. But
I know the stitching and everything, when you look at it, it's like, whoa, what in the world? But when you take like the 47 that I got, the black cherry, I watched you build, I thought, man, that's crazy. But I kind of think you started a trend, because I really didn't see much of that before I started watching your channel. But people just love, like on the 47, when I take it to shows, and I know you witnessed the same thing, they just can't keep their hands off. It's like a braille.
yeah, they got to touch it. They can't just look at it. They got to touch it, see what it feels
It's
like.
a rat rod. It don't matter. They can touch on it, lean on it. But you know, you can see a lot of them patches. And
Yeah.
I know if you go back in your earlier videos, this thing was that rotted that it was really not worth doing. And
Yep.
you made a Frankenstein out of it or whatever, and decided to put it together. It don't matter what it took. And you know, it's beautiful to me. I think it is.
Hey, and it's got the arrow
Tell you what
pointing to make sure you go the right way. So.
So what'd you do? You took 6 inches out of the door. This is actually the door lock.
Yeah, that was the door lock.
Yeah, you can see where you moved all that back. When you take out the back
I took 3 inch. I took 3 inches out there. I took 3 inches here, 6 inches out the door. So it's
Oh, okay.
no 6. No, it's 9 inches. I think it's 9 inches shorter than factory or something. Anyway, I took a lot out, chopped the top 3 or 4 inches.
Yeah, that's what I thought. The front was 4 and the back was 3. It's kind of got that rake. You moved your front axle forward.
Yeah, I moved the front tires forward and dropped it down a whole lot in front. No bumper. No bumper front or rear.
Yeah, don't need that.
Needs cleaning up, but we fired it up. It still runs great. Runs really good, so no problem there. Frankie didn't know for sure if it was something wrong with it or not, but
Well, you did see a little bit of oil in the radiator, which you can check out. Might be something with the heads, but I think you're going to be okay.
yeah, well, if I want to make a blower motor, the head's gonna have to come off anyway,
Yeah.
tear it down. But it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. My back still runs great right now, just like it did years ago. I put up a little video where I was running it, but the video don't do the sound of no sound in the video. Well, there's a little sound in the video, but don't do it justice. You gotta hear it in person.
I tell you,
to appreciate it.
when you started, it was just as radical sounding as my monster trucks. I mean, it may be down on the motor I want to put in. It's going to be about 1,100 horse. And this, I guarantee you, and I agree with everything. This is every bit of 750 horse. But this would get the job done in a monster truck. It really would. There's some guys out there that have tunnel rams and carburetors, or tunnel ram with injection. But yeah, this is pretty stout.
But yeah, we got the rat. Well, you seen it in the trailer, the Rat Recon.
Yeah, we're gonna make rat rods great again.
Yeah, we're gonna make rat rods great again. So I'm gonna get the Recon cleaned up and fix anything that might be wrong with it, so Michael can carry it around the shows or drive it around his house or whatever.
Well, I'm gonna do some more shows down here in Mississippi. I want to be able. I want to meet your your Dirty John Rat Rod yet. I haven't been able to see it. And, you know, we come down here in Mississippi, what's it, Jackson? Is it Mississippi we're going to do a show?
Yeah, out of Jackson.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're looking at a building there to maybe do a monster truck show there. And get some of your rat rods over there, your mini bike.
You got another show in Corinth up north Mississippi coming up too, huh?
Yep, we'll get old Red in there signing some autographs.
I hear you. Yeah, that'll work.
It's gonna be a lot of fun, and I tell you, it's just from watching you a few years back, you know, building on the Black Cherry, and then finishing this one up, and then watching you build the junkyard dog. It's just been fun. Now to be actually standing in your little garage where dreams come true. It's just it's kind of amazing. Almost got to pinch myself.
Does 671 or
That's
8?
That's an 871. It's just more of a mock-up right now.
Yeah, we got
a drive on it, but I don't have the shaft in it, and that's actually what they call a K-valve. We can hook high-speed lean outs and then different things to get them to really go down the track. But I'm going to just put basics. I'm not going to put port nozzles. I'm just going to do keep them in the hat. But this is all set up. I'll have everything really set up when I get the motor sent here. I'll have to come in and, like I said, we'll work firsthand with you on it.
Yeah, we got belts and transmissions and parts scattered everywhere,
Yeah,
oil pans,
oil pans.
all kind of oil pan. What's that oil pan for?
That's one I actually built for the overkill truck, and I made
That's for a big block Ford?
Oh yeah, everything's big block Ford. I race. Chevrolet, you go to church and stuff in it. Go take the kids to ball. No, I'm just kidding. But I got so much of the Ford stuff that I have a couple trucks in the museum. I have one of my Taurus truck. It's a Chevrolet. It's one of the first 4-link trucks. It's in the museum out in Butler, Indiana. Equalizer, another one of the first 4-link lightweight trucks. And they got Chevrolet motors in them. I don't have a problem at all with Chevrolet. They all run the same. It's all on how you build them, right cams, right setups. But yeah, but now this one here is a rear sump. Well, it's actually a rear sump on the motor. And my son Mikey does them stoppies. With the oil pickup on the front of the motor, when he's doing the stoppies, all the oil goes to the rear of the motor, and he's got to set it down after about 30 seconds because he starts running out of oil pressure. So I built this because the world record's, like, believe it or not, only 250 feet, and he can go forever. We just don't want to ruin the motor. So I built that pan. Then I had this one designed for it, and to put on. I just brought that so we could try, but I kind of looked at everything, and I know what we're going to have to send you. But I was going to be able to slide that on and off because everything's so low, just so he could do them stoppies.
Right.
It was only going to hold about 8 quarts because it's just an idle. It wouldn't have hurt it, just to try and break the world record. But I brought it along just in case, just to kind of see. But that motor sticks so high up out of there, you can put a real deep pan on it.
Yeah, we got no problem. We got plenty of room for a pan.
C6, that's what we used to run in the monster truck. We run power glides now. I'm probably going to try and still go back to a power glide. I don't think we need, lightest this car isn't that much power. We don't need a first gear that low, and we really don't need that extra weight.
Yeah, we definitely got to put more tire on it though.
Yeah, that 14-inch or 14.5 inch over there, that's the tire we need.
But that's the show. Crossroads Arena. Well, I met Michael back in March, and he had the 47 Ford video. Well, I accidentally deleted the video. I'm gonna put it back up where he had the 47 Ford Black Cherry, whatever you want to call it. So you're gonna be back Crossroads Arena in March, right?
What's this cool bus thing here?
Cool bus, cool bus.
Yeah,
that's right.
We had that there, and
yeah, you got 4.
yeah, you need to put that video back up. You know, where you were driving the truck and everything, and we had a broke back spindle, but you were still able to drive it around.
Michael broke it before I got to drive it, but I still drove it a little bit.
Yeah, the wheel restraints held it on. It wasn't dragging and everything, leaning a little bit, but you need to put your video back up, and we can.
Yeah. And that's the truck. That's what he drive, Black Stallion. The one he broke and let me drive after he broke it.
We need to get you strapped in there tight, really tight, and have you put some air under it. I think you can do it.
I don't know about that.
Oh yeah, I know you can.
I like to build them, not so much drive them. But anyways, the 34 coming right along. But you know, every now and then you got to swap up, get bored doing one thing. So now I got 3 of them to work on. I got the Ford 34, I got the 64, and I got the Rat Recon to fix up for Michael. So
this was a great year. It was a great year. You know what happened in 64?
What happened in 64?
I came about.
You was born in 64?
Born in 64.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. I didn't know that.
Hopefully I don't look this rough. But,
you probably wasn't rode hard, put up wet like this was.
oh yeah, but I'm sure this will carry on way longer than I ever will. But
Yeah, I got some aluminum valve cover I'll stick on it when I'm gonna be pulling this motor transmission out in probably the next week or so. So I'm gonna build a run stand so I can set it, crank it up in the shop and run it. It's gonna be great. Put some aluminum valve covers on it, get them old rusted ones off of it, and clean the headers up or whatever. Do something, I don't know. Do something if it's wrong. That's right.
there we go.
Of course, that's for a big block Chevrolet, but
That's what you
I didn't.
got.
Oh, that is a big block Chevrolet.
I guess I was gonna put them on the Recon, but we may come up with a better one for the Recon.
I got some aluminum dart covers out there.
Okay. Well, we'll put these on the Recon, maybe put these
Yeah.
vents on the Ford, because the alcohol motor needs that big vent. We can put a smaller one in.
Yeah, we had to put a different vent
I'll
on.
have to get Recon engraved in there, that'll make it look good.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the plan. Put a big block Ford blower motor in this and get it.
We even got the mock-up ready.
Yeah, we're getting the starter back up with the block so I could fit it in and make it fit.
Like that crankshaft?
Yeah, how you like that crankshaft?
Broke it off the first journal, did that up in Canada earlier this year, and I was like,
That's what happens when you want to go too fast. Kind of break it.
Put it in there and tighten it up and make it good enough for setup, so you know.
An old block's cracked too, so it'd be good for fitting.
Yeah.
We gotta make it fit up in here. It's still gonna stick up out of the hood. Matter of fact, with that blower, it might be a little taller than this one. I don't know yet, but that's already above the roof right there.
I had to stick this on your 34, but that's what
Oh yeah.
that's the offset and the mag that will be on the front of the motor, just like this. And then the blower belt will be here and the blower. So this will be sticking out in the front of that.
Yeah.
And I got a brand new one of these, it's real fresh red. I want to put on this. It'll be really.
By the way, this is the motor for my 34, the 429 Thunderjet. I painted it.
I like that satin. That looks
Yeah.
good.
That's not satin.
What is it?
That's suede.
Suede.
That's black suede.
Black suede. Excuse me.
Actually, it's flat black, but I call it black suede.
Yeah, I think I've heard you talk about that. Oh,
Yeah.
that's what you put in your junkyard dog, wasn't it? Suede.
Huh?
Isn't that what you call it inside your junkyard dog? Suede?
Yeah, suede,
Yeah.
blue suede. But I got it cleaned up a little bit, some of the rat nests out of it, and yeah. Transmission, well, you done seen the video to be building transmission, so yeah. So the 34 is coming right along. Now we got a 64, a Rat Recon. So I'll be doing a little stuff on the channel, working on this junk, and this one will be a lot of fun, especially if we're gonna put a big block Ford blower motor in it. That'll really be fun. It's gonna be great. All right, guys, you stay tuned. We're gonna be working on stuff.
It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be great. Appreciate
Rat rods
you.
are gonna be great again.
We're gonna make rat rods great again. Appreciate you. See you next time.